Cindy. She is a personal fitness trainer, graduated at NAIT in 2005. She owns a facility in her home, and we're going to ask her a few questions. Okay, so what made you choose to have your gym in your home?
I had 2 young children at the time, and this was a great way for me to keep my profession up as my children would stay at home. So I was basically a stay-at-home mom. I'd work out training, and then I'd run upstairs and be a mom. So it was a great way to combine the two.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
With that in mind, how do you balance your home life and your work life since you work at home?
Yeah, it's very tough because a lot of times you can get distracted from one or the other. But really, the kids know now that this is my work, this is the basement, and they have no problems with it. They're pretty independent.
Perfect. So how did you obtain the funding to build your gym in your home?
If I remember correctly, we took out a line of credit at the time, and I believe that the total cost, now that being 10 years ago, was $10,000 for the basement and another $6,000 for the equipment.
Oh wow, pretty decent. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a lot more expensive to like.
Well, it was basically just kind of hunting and pecking. So the Smith machine was a Costco special. Still have it. It's just too heavy to move. And so we know spark this. I found at I think it was Fitness Depot or Go Man Go at the time, and it was just a local Canadian company that was making them. This is one of the very first functional trainers. I guess that's what you call it. And I got my treadmill from Costco, and my other one from Apple Fitness, and that was reconditioned. So this stuff was secondhand. Really good. I haven't had any problems with the equipment. The dumbbells, I would save up the money as I had my fitness classes, and I'd save up the money and buy a couple more dumbbells. Save up money, buy a couple more dumbbells. I have steps back there. I've got more balls. Lots of tubing. So I took me probably about a full year to really establish a good, amount of mats, dumbbells and stuff for each of the weight amounts that everybody wants to use. So, yeah.
So it kind of answers the total cost question. So how long before you started actually seeing a profit and feeling successful in your setup?
It was probably about 2 years before things started to roll. And then it came really fast. Year 3 was really busy up till about year 6, year 7. So now then we start to deal with year 8 being the opening of the rec center. So year 8 we had to do a few adjustments with how do I keep my brand, how do I keep my identity still without completely collapsing. So I do more back, knee problems. So I kind of found my niche as opposed to, just dissolving.
That's neat. So how do you do your advertising?
Advertising pretty much by word of mouth. And social networking now is becoming just a little bit more popular. I received a free advertising space in the Beaumont Rec Guide that received 0 calls. I've advertised in the Beaumont local paper, 0 calls. We have a local business directory that the town of Beaumont Business Bureau combines, and that's given me a few calls over the last couple of years, but mostly it's word of mouth. Yeah,
it's a big one.
Yeah, it is really big, because the advertising is way too expensive. Way too expensive. A little bit on the, now Facebook is much more predominant. It really wasn't when I first started out, so I didn't have that to compare. Most of it all was, people were happy and they brought their friends in and they told their friends, and that's how it still exists today.
Is it usually just one-on-one, or do you train multiple people?
I can train, yeah, yeah, sometimes, like when I had the group fitness classes, we had about 10 people in here. I have one group of 5, one group of 2, and another group of 4. And then the rest is individual. So it all depends. Sometimes people just want to bring their friends, and yeah, men like to come in and be with the ladies. So we usually get 1 man, 4 ladies, or husband and wife. That has been the most successful, really.
Really?
I've had 3 husband and wife groups, and they've worked out really well.
And are they still coming?
They moved away
Oh,
to longer in Beaumont, so yeah.
cool. So what's your best piece of advice for a newly graduated personal fitness trainer?
Don't be afraid to think outside the box, be creative, and really establish a really good rapport with your clients. Really understand that when they come here with stress, bad eating, no sleep, not enough water. So, those are the big principles of
Happiness.
yeah. And so usually you're dealing with somebody that has a lot of baggage, so you gotta make it fun and really be compassionate about why they're coming, and sometimes they're not gonna have the amount of success that they think they're gonna have, so you have to, kind of ease them into being realistic. All right, ping pong table for lots of fun. Good cardio, good warm up. Trust me, people like to have fun with it. It is, it's fun, especially when you have kids and you're training kids. That's the carrot, is fun. So that's the ping pong table. Here we have our puck board, so this is all the stuff that's been reinforced against the wall. So I can actually throw a medicine ball or a ball like so, and it's not going to hurt the wall. No teaching required. Holes by pucks. So this has been reinforced. Instead of doing this standard wall, like I can't remember how wide, but we doubled it up in here, so there's twice as many boards inside the wall. So that offers a little bit more stability there. Yeah. And believe it or not, ladies love to play with this bag. So we do lots of stuff here. We'll do circuits, and we'll do lots of kicking stuff and things like that. Always puts a smile on their face, and it breaks it up instead of the, are we done yet? thing. Yeah. So anyways, that's a really lots of fun there we do. We have my Bosu balls. And then, sometimes we'll set up circuits, and then so we'll have like minute on, do all sorts of fun stuff on the Bosu, jump to the next station. I'm not talking too fast.
No,
And
you're
of course
good.
the old spin bike, which has seen many, many miles. Costco special. It's done. I love it. Smith machine. I don't use any of this stuff in there, but the Smith machine is really what I use it for. And bench press, of course. And being a Smith machine, you can introduce people to bench press without scaring them and thinking something's going to fall on them. So it's a nice intro way.
That's so cool.
Sleep functional trainer. Anyways, I love it. It hasn't broke down on me in 10 years. We've replaced the cables once, and this thing gets used every day. So we have cardio in here. So sometimes we'll get husband and wife or tag team, and we'll get them, one's trying to chase the other. So we'll do that. Gives a nice opportunity for husband to throw things at the wife while she's running that treadmill. I have a nice sled in the back. Sled I just acquired. So the sled, we can load that up with weights, push that around.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take it
nice.
outside, because we have a park just out in the back there, and I take that thing, load that up, and the clients can push the sled around all they want in the summertime. Here it's a little bit harder on the rubber floor.
Yeah. And this too. You don't want to damage it.
No.
That is so cool.
And of course the Vipers.
What are vipers? I've never Heard of
The
vipers.
teacher that we had for functional training, Michelle Dalcourt, invented them
Oh.
before he moved away. And so I bought these probably almost 3 years ago now, even before they're even out. I bought them from PT on the Net in Colorado. So I picked these up, and my clients love them. Some not so much, but it's a really great way to get your heart rate up nice and fast, work with your core, and
That is so cool.
yeah, the weight scale down in the back, stuff to do measurements with. So yeah, it's a really nice little complete. It works for me. I don't think I need anything else in here. I haven't needed anything else. You've got your music. I usually use radio so that I don't have to worry about SLOCAN fees, because I know that that's a part of working with clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much all radio. I just listen to radio.
Wow, that works.
So I really haven't had the need to do anything else. Getting to a little bit more yoga now, so we do a little bit more.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for
You're
everything.
welcome. Yeah.